The game I wanted to start playing, I may do a Valentine's Day stream and start playing it then. So, we should be good to start a random game today, potentially if we finish. Very exciting. I have some stuff. I have so many games I want to play in so little time because I've just been playing Riven and Deathloop for the past like 2 months. It's fine. It's worth it because both games are so fun, but fuck. I have so many games I want to play. Oh well, did anybody see the Nintendo Direct? Anybody excited about Nintendo things? I'm really hyped about being able to play Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games on my Switch. I hope they keep adding more. It'd be nice if they start adding old Pokemon games because you cannot find those anywhere. They are very expensive. I still have a couple of my old cartridges and I guard them with my life. Yeah, I do. I guard them with my life. Hello, Tada. Welcome. I think we're finishing Riven today. I could be wrong. But I think we are. I think we're doing it. I mean, why not just jump in game? Let's do it. We're gonna game now. Did I set up anything? No. But I remembered to turn on my mic this time. So it's always one thing I forget, and hopefully this is the lesser of multiple evils of things I could forget for stream. Okay, let's see. Game title is Riven. Done. What else we got? And now I need to actually connect the game. That's important. Okay, game connected. Alright, let's do this. We're going in. What my Streamlabs just went. I had 3 people watching and then it dropped to 0. And then it went up to 7. I don't know what it's doing. It's having problems today. Okay. Let's see if it come on. Game. There's game. We have found game. Game has been discovered. Okay, so how I see it is that we don't have many options left. So I think we go in the book. I think we go in the book and see what happens. Okay. We go in book. Am I gonna remember this code off the top of my head like I did last time? I think I might. I may not. Is it this? Nope. I do not remember it. Where are my notes? So close, so close. Hey, Gallant. Welcome to stream. Okay, my code is... No, that's for Deathloop. Why did I put Deathloop notes on my Riven notes? This is a great question. Okay, it's 4891525. Okay. That's 9. That's 8. That's 4. Okay. I did it wrong again? Oh, it's because that's 25. This is 15. Clearly the puzzles are already... This isn't even a puzzle. I'm struggling. Oh. There we go. Ah, thank you for stopping in. It's good to see you. Enjoy doing stuff. Enjoy doing stuff and things. Yes. Very good luck. I'm excited to beat this game so now I can watch other people's Riven streams without worrying about being spoiled. I've only been sneaking in at the beginning of Riven streams so that I don't spoil myself. Alright, let's go see Grandpa. I'll let the cutscene play out. It's pretty. I like these rocks. These are good rocks. Wow. Yes. it weird to anybody else that everything in Riven is a dome and then this is an upside down dome? It seems significant, you know? Let's go press the button and summon Grandpa. Was that the Grandpa button? That's not the Grandpa button. Where's the Grandpa button? That? This? That's the Grandpa button. It's an upside down dome. It's an upside dome. Okay, bye, Gallant. Hi, Grandpa.
I'm relieved you've returned. I thought perhaps you had decided against it.
Alright, everybody, let's get fucked.
Here, I shall follow you directly.
Bye. Change of plan. Yeah, I think we're in the end game. I'm sorry to distract you from your things you're doing. It's safe down here. Come on in, Dad, Grandpa, Dad, Father, evil Grandpa, Dad. He wasn't gonna follow me in. Did you see that hesitation? And now he's like, oh no, I'm going in. Can't possibly be a trap. Granddad. Ah, now you're stuck in here with me, bitch. Please pardon my language, Grandpa. Oh! Oh, I forgot that we swap. Right. Okay, we're good. We're Gucci. I just can't... Don't touch the book. Don't touch the book again. What's this one? Ooh. It's not powered up. Is this the one he's been working on here for evacuating his people? Why did it let me zoom in so much on this? You get it, there's ink and stuff. Bone juice. Got some wine. Got an orb for pondering. One of these bad boys. Looks like a candlestick holder with the hole in it. Cool, 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 cool. And now we explore. What does this do? I know. Why doesn't he leave his book chargers around conveniently? Huh. I'm gonna assume, oh, that's the power. Okay, so those are on now. Cool. What's down here? Nice. Oh. Basin. Oh, I can summon wet. Very exciting. Another one of these video players or projection systems.
Tagamem, san boteganshem. Fasi.
Right, it does look like a bingo ball. Oh no! Attacked by an ad, I'm so sorry. I have them turned down as low as possible because I don't have enough viewer count to make enough money off of ads anyway. It's so useless. Oh! They really eviled up his eyes there, huh? Tugen from... It seemed like someone important to him. It did sound like she was speaking Simlish. Another journal for me to read. Oh no. Oh god. Oh shit. Give me a second. Let me touch all this stuff first. Yes! That's the thing we needed! Okay, wait. Where's my notes that have that note on it? Okay, it was a clap, a maniac sound, and a ding. You know, the... One more again. Oh. Okay. Okay, so we're not using the clap, it's maniac, maniac, ding, maniac, ding. Yes. Because it sounds like the beginning of the song, She's a Maniac. You know? Hey, Gilbert! Welcome to stream. We are finishing this game maybe today. Okay. I know, right? It's like, why can't I pick things? Give me an inventory, cowards. Okay, boring clothes, because he's a boring man. Excellent. Do you just keep that on your bed? Okay, we gotta get this guy some squishmallows or something. It just feels like there should be secrets behind this, you know? Oh well. We've got the rattle rattle bing, that's important. Can we leave this area? Should we leave this area? He locked it behind him? Why would he do that? That seems useless. Okay. I mean, it's thwarted me, so I guess not useless, but okay, let's pick a book. We need Catherine's book. Huh. Why can't I get back over in there? Am I trapped here? Yeah, my inventory is full of books. Okay, I guess we're gonna read Gen's journal, but maybe we have to get back through this. But we need to charge it. Interesting. I guess. Yeah, I need these hands free for pushing buttons and things. You're right. Did turning this off open the jail cell? No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, we're going back down. We're gonna read the journal. What is this? Oh, it's an oboe? It's a... What's the woodwinds with the weird mouthpieces like that? I think an oboe. This is my guess. Alright, reading. I'm good at reading. Oh, you're right. Well, that's why I have so many books in my inventory. It's for button pressing. Mm-hmm. Okay, good, oboe. I guessed it right. Excellent. Sip of coffee, don't worry about it. I start this latest journal with astounding news. Catherine has returned to the 5th Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she's also vanished as quickly as she appeared, stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked into the Fisher. She linked into the Fisher Plateau cage, as I'd guessed. Then suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded at actually witnessing somebody link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel had happened by that moment. The damnable luck of it. He did get a good look at her, though, and to verify that it was indeed Catherine, he also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact which, if true, makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. Well, I'm sick with frustration at having... God, reading this cursive is such a disaster. At having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught. I'm also filled with hope. She may yet provide me with the way back to the Denis. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save the culture from extinction, but I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of reconstructing that great civilization will be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I am halfway there. If not, then she is trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. This is true. This is true. This is a good observation again. Either way, it is crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the Great Wark has demonstrated its usefulness to me. The past week, the villagers have been most difficult to manage. Apparently, they've learned of Catherine's arrival, and their fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful the prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have perhaps captured more of them while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. He's feeding people to the Warks. Interesting. The search for Catherine continues. I now deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realize the... My God, it's every word in the sentence. The extent, I couldn't see the X. The extent to which they were not ready for the knowledge, not even the simplified manner in which I had presented it to them. Heyo, welcome to stream. It is reading simulator time. I'm reading cursive and it's going fine. It's going fine. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were incapable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and thus were unable to extract the essential underlying principles that are, ironically, so elegantly simple. It is obvious that much of the discord, I'm howling at the moon, that exists between us stems from this failure to grasp the full meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the future I'd planned for them, then this conflict would not exist. The thing where he feeds people to the Warks. Yeah. You know, maybe the trapeze thing, you sit on it rather than hold on to it. Like you pop your butt on it and then I can still hold on my books. I don't know why they didn't take my books when they put me in prison also. Weirdly. But I got to keep all of them. Or did that lady bring them back to me? She was nice. That might have been the case. Okay. Let's see, where was I? The minds of children are much more malleable. With the proper instruction, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture that gave them their lives. At times, they take to it almost as if they have a bit of Denis blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I am quite careful that none gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future. Is that what that says? I don't know, it works. The way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could contain such knowledgeable responsibility, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. Atris, still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned as to all thoughts of the Denis. Perhaps it was the only way that she could rationalize the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of their civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost, the guilt must have been unbearable. Okay. So he's saying that his wife was the cause of the destruction of the Denis. This is a bold accusation coming from a very evil man, so I don't know about that. I do have vague recollections of the love she had for my father and for our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Denis became a catalyst for their demise. If I am able to rebuild our culture and, in the process, correct such crucial weaknesses, then perhaps what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new era of prosperity might someday come to pass. This seems incorrect, but okay. These last few weeks I have found myself frequently behest by images from the past. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood, the years I spent in the Bookmakers Guild, Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Denis world, but I can't bear to think of him for too long. It's too much. I was too young to see such a thing. I've got her! Late last night, I received word that Catherine was in the village attempting to persuade the people to join her. I lost 2 good men in the process, but I would have paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been taken to the prison island, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her presence here. He writes his R's and S's the same way. Unhelpful. I've had to fight the all. Light the all? But constant. Oh, I've had to fight the all but constant impulse to put her in the gallows. She has adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions, when she answers them at all, in her native tongue. Even so, she is a poor liar. I am now quite certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As for her unwillingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he do it? It is likely that his hesitation has been due, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another. This is true. If he had better handwriting, maybe his books would have worked. Yes, I agree. Great-Grandma Tiana. Okay, the gravestone in Mist. I didn't remember that there were gravestones in Mist. That's very sad. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's why I can't go in the water. This is smart. This is smart thinking. Yes. Oh, and that message is already faded on my screen, so nobody knows what I'm talking to. Cool. Catches up slowly with chat. Okay. It's late, and I cannot sleep. He's so dramatic. There's just one tombstone, unless you played the original Mist. Oh, they added it in real Mist. think I played the OG Myst. I could be wrong though. I think it was a slightly polished version of it, but I think it was just to port it over to newer systems. I didn't use because I know there are 3 different versions of Myst right now, right? There's the original. There's the one that's slightly 3D modeled that you can kind of walk around in if you want to, but it's less. There's less there, and then there's the new one that's really pretty, right? I've been seeing different people playing different ones, so I think they all look really cool. I should sit through a playthrough of all of them so I can see what the differences are. 93, the Masterpiece, Real Mist Masterpiece, and then the 2020 remake for VR. Okay. I think I've seen bits of the 2020 remake and bits of Real Mist Masterpiece, maybe. Unofficial remake for Apple II. Cool. Good to know. So many versions of it, which is good. It's good. This game should continue to thrive because it's so fucking fantastic. More Riven remakes, please. This game is also amazing. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, and my son, and my wife, Kita. You are the only true kindness I have ever known, watching you flicker there in the imager. I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant and leave the nest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages! I would be well advised to leave them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived on Riven with a linking book to Denis, and once again my useless minion was overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher from his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage has been damaged, but it is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atris is certainly behind this. Yet how could he be so foolish as to send someone here with a linking book? Such blatancy is unlike him. Could it be that he has had a change of heart? After all these years, is he finally letting his poor old father go? No. He's only after one thing. Perhaps he should find her. For now, I really should wait and observe. Okay. That didn't give me any clues as to how to escape this place. Maybe there's a way for me to turn off the cage. You like jazz? Okay. Well, that helped a lot. Thank you. Oh, this is probably important. There we go. Mistress was correct that you could modify a descriptive book and it would make a similar but parallel dimension. Gen would actually be able to revive Kita by writing a different age in which she did not die. This is an interesting point. My counterpoint is that he sucks at writing ages, and I think he would absolutely fuck it up. I think it's possible, for sure, but let's make sure we get to the correct island. Let's see. It should just be this one, I think. Let me just... Yeah. He could have if he was capable, yeah. I think maybe. Unless there are weird rules about life and death in this book universe. All right, we got our clap maniacs and our dings. Let's go try to free Catherine. The Bookiverse. Yes. Here we go. Into the elevator. Okay, let me just... This is gonna take me to Catherine. No, it doesn't. Okay. There we go. Choo-choo. Yeah. Now I can rescue Catherine.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
Please do not touch the book.
You did it. We're
He's
all
looking
free.
up in the book like, ah, shit, Catherine's free.
You captured Gen.
Yeah, it was easy.
But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's
Good
risky, but it's the
morning.
only way to signal Atris.
Morning, Nugua.
I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
Wait, is she taking the book? But wait, I wanna pulp it. I wanna be in charge of shredding the book. No, give it back, Mom. Okay, is it gonna give me back control or no? Cool. Yes, just let the song play out, game. And then man, I really hope the game isn't frozen. There we go. Oh my god. Why would it have taken that long? Do you think there's anything in a room that I should have looked at? Oh, she cut them. Okay, so that's a no. Solid no from her. Oh. Huh, I don't know. She could tell that he was trapped in there, so wouldn't she be able to see him? Maybe he wasn't looking back, he's like wandering around angrily. She didn't see his actual face. He can see her though, which I think is funny. Oh, did I do it wrong again? Yes. Okay, it is 9, 8, 4. There we go. Back in. So we have to get back to the moiety. Are we going to the village or are we going to the... Well, I guess the goal is probably to go back to her safety age. Oh, okay. I kind of assumed that it had like a visual facade in there, like you know how Atris is stuck in that room, and he doesn't really leave that room. I imagine that the trap book is like that room, but you can't leave it. Just like we can't leave it because there's nothing the game has programmed in for beyond it. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? So he gets to sit in a cold stone room, but the rest of his civilization isn't there. Oh. Cool, it doesn't let me skip this cut. No! Ah! This cutscene can't be skipped, apparently. But the sound did stop, which is worrying. That's cool. Yeah. Over-exaggerated reaction to having to sit through this cutscene again. It's very pretty. Listen, I've watched it 3 times now. It's great. But we've got things to do. We've got books to incinerate. I'm back behind bars. Oh well. What island do we want to get back to? I guess the big one. Not that one. Not that one. This one. I'm sorry. Oh, did she tear them? Okay, Catherine. Catherine, which one's relevant then? Catherine. Thank you, God. Huh. Scared there for a second. I mean, I guess this is the important island. I guess if we're going into the rift, we're gonna have to signal in the rift, I bet. Goodbye, book. Hopefully we don't have to go back there. I mean, it's not like we can, really. Or we could, but there won't be anything there for us. You can tell it's in the endgame because it's suddenly limiting our options very aggressively. Good sounds. Excellent sounds today, game. I love that she was like, okay, we gotta be fast, and then she didn't say what we were doing, where we were doing it, or why. I still have never gotten into that weird control booth, have I? I guess that's not... Huh, that's been cut off. Cool. Okay. Weird. Everything's a little weird. Can I still leave? No, I can't leave here. Interesting. But I wanted to pulp the book. Interesting. Okay. This feels like the place she should be, yeah? She's not here. Okay, well maybe I wasn't supposed to cross back over here. Interesting. Cool. Let's go down there. Wait, there's nothing over here though. Is there? I'm so confused. Let's try the signal room. Okay, she's not in here either. Cool. She's not here. Not here. The deleted objects from an age. I feel like these books have almost unlimited potential, but it seems like using them correctly is much harder than they make it out to be. Okay, let's try to rotate this, I guess, to try to get at a different exit. I simply do not know what she wanted me to do, or where she wanted me to go, for that matter. I think it needs to rotate one more time to get to the side room. Every time I come to this rotating room, I absolutely just bullshit it until it works. I want everybody to understand this. Okay, well that's the same door. Oh, there's not a button on this end. Was there a button on this end? Okay, well I've accomplished nothing. Right. Yes. Let's leave again. Oh my god, please. We cannot bring the Dini into the digital era. That's too dangerous. We've captured Gen, we've freed Catherine. We're supposed to signal Atris, so I would do that at the Starry Rift. Personally. It would be very troubling if the Dini were existed here. I feel like they'd be able to like Blue's Clues their way into anything. Be like, oh, look at this fun TV show. Yeah, we'll just Blue's Clues our way right in. Or like, photo album with my great-great-grandmother. Let's just Blue's Clues our way right in. Like, I don't think they should have photo or video technology or digital anything. E-ink, yeah. Well, it seems like they're just using plain old ink. What exactly did that do? I know it go up and down. I know the code, that's how I unlocked the hatch. That's the stop. It doesn't go lower than that. Unhelpful. This... It's the big sword. It's the big sword. Can I use I activate the big sword. Even that doesn't work anymore. Oh, because there's a sword in that. Cool. You could just pull it out and it would work again. Oh yeah. I hope that they do not find our linking book. Yeah, as I zoom out, it just gets zoomier. What aspect am I missing of this? Did he say how to signal him? No. All these notes are in his journal. A glitched age on the outer walls of your house. Then anyone who touches your house gets trapped. That'd be fun. It's a fun prank. Let me in! No, I didn't want to close the hatch. Damn it. What was the code again? It's not that. 15254. Okay. Read about that contraption more. Okay. Try look while closed. It shows nothing. Because it's closed. It's a telescope going into the Starry Rift. Read more about the contraption. Okay. Her handwriting is worse than Gen's. You could literally make people disappear. That's true, that's true. What if you were like, you're a hitman and instead of killing people, you just had like a world that you would send them to? Not even a fake world, just one that they would be trapped in, but one that was like quite pleasant, like a little paradise. And you just sent them there instead of killing them when you're... I think that'd be fun. Yeah, a dump age. A dump age. They're not dead. They're like having a great time, but they're like, you've taken care of them. You've taken them out. In Australia, yeah, essentially. You guys go over here, you'll be fine, whatever. Bye. I feel like there's a Game Grumps, not a Game Grumps. There was a Monster Factory bit that was like that, where it's like, oh yes, I'll just shoot them with my portal gun. They'll be safe and alive when I shoot them with my portal gun. And it was like a vaporizing gun. It wasn't a portal gun. Like, yeah, it sends them to a nice place. They can get snacks and live there happily forever. And they're, meanwhile, completely incinerating people. It's good. It was a good I don't remember what they were playing, but stuck in my brain. Okay. It's been a long time since my last entry. It's hard to recognize, but I've found the Star Fissure. It's located on an island which the Rivenese call a lapo, meaning water pool, but which is referred to by the moiety as Elatuan, meaning pool of stars. Having once allowed Atris to escape this age without leaving an open door behind us, it has since been sealed with a skin of heavy iron. A crude telescope has been mounted over a locked viewport, a combination to which was acquired by the moiety before my arrival. I'm the early days. In the early days, the moiety, seeking an escape from Riven, briefly pursued the idea of reopening the fissure. What does that say? They discarded a small mechanical stop to prevent the scope from hitting the portal window. Ultimately, however, they decided against opening it. They discovered. Oh, the stop. That's what it's pointing to. Okay, so what I need to do is remove the stop. Well, there we go. I am sure that I skimmed that journal the first time we read through it. Because it was a lot. Okay, we're going down, down. Down, down. Okay, I think that's about as far as it could go before. Oh, we shattered the... Oh! Oh, I forgot it's space under there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I should maybe take a couple of steps back. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Hey, it looks a little dark out. Do you think that maybe Atris! Oh, Dad's here! Dad's gonna fix everything. Dad, hey. Oh, you look very cool with your sunglasses.
Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
I don't know. Aww. Okay, it's busting because he came in here. He's not helping anymore.
Villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us. This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend.
Our paths are parting? Why are our paths parting? I'm not coming with you? Did you just drop that into the... You motherfucker. Excuse me? Yo, are we the cutscene from the beginning of Myst? This is beautiful.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that access both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my Myst book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. Age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
Interesting. So I got dumped in space to find my own way out. Great. I thought I was gonna get to live with mom and dad forever. Wow. That was a good game. That was really good. It's like, he could have been like, okay, now you go through and now I'll drop it into the rift. But instead he was like, okay, bye, bitch. Oh, you want this book? Jump in. Fantastic acting from all around, from everybody. So good. I never got to shred the book. That's disappointing. So they still have Gen. I assume they took with them or that maybe they didn't take with them. Maybe they let the book be destroyed, because I think when books are destroyed, does the place get destroyed too? I don't know. It must, right? Okay, they probably took the evacuation age with them. Whatever that world is called. Tay. They probably took Tay with them. Because she said they evacuated everybody to Tay, which is smart. 10 out of 10. Good thinking. Fast working, too. I didn't bumble around that long. I bumbled around for a little long, but not that long. Have a good daily Star Trek, Nugua. Enjoy the rest of your day. You can see what they do with the book once someone's captured in it. Bad ending. Oh, wait, I can trap myself on Tay? You mean like if I'm on Tay and I touch my trap book, then something happens? I do think it would be funny if you accidentally had somebody else in the trap book already, and then they get really confused when Gen gets in there. You can release Gen on Tay? Okay, wait. Okay, I capture Gen and then I don't go directly to her. Oh, so I could go shred his book if I wanted to. Should I go back and shred his book? I think that would be funny. Or I could start a new game. Not a new game of Riven. I mean a new game. A new game for stream. We have another hour left to stream and I finished Riven. This is very exciting. Imagine the potential. I can play so many different games. So many. No! Okay, then I'm not going to go back. No bad endings for me. They should. It's right there. It lets you learn how to use the shredder. Thank you. I couldn't even have thought that there were other possibilities at that point. I was like, oh no, we go straight to Catherine, duh. Pfft, what else would I do? Well. I guess we pick new game. We pick a new game to play. Okay, so I have a couple things. We can either start a game that I will continue playing next week and the week after, etc., or we can play just a one-off game for an hour or so. Oh, and Rock Facts has been redeemed. Okay, wait, I'll give you let me give you a poll to do, and then I'll do Rock Facts while the poll is running. I've never done a poll before, so just create new poll. Okay, I'm going to add to this list. What are the games that I have that I could play? Okay, Dark Side Detective is a point-and-click game that I have been meaning to play on stream, so I'll add that to the poll. We could play as a one-shot. We could play Muse Dash. I got that recently. It's a rhythm game. Just something to play with for another hour. We could play Slime Rancher. I have always installed forever because I love it. One or two. Wouldn't that be fun? And then I can add Fall Guys. Fall Guys is a one-off. That's a good one-off. Or, let's see. What game do I have that I have intended to play on stream? Let's say... Hive Swap Act 2 is one that I'm going to play eventually. I don't think a lot of people came to my Act 1 stream, so it might be a little confusing, but it's also a point-and-click game and it's super funny. Okay, we'll do poll for 5 minutes, which is a lot of minutes, but you know. And I will do my rock facts. Did I play Dear Esther? I have not played Dear Esther. I am going to write that down immediately because I love game recommendations. This poll is just stuff I have currently downloaded because I didn't download anything special for this. Okay, rock facts. That's a rock fact. Today I want to tell you about one of my favorite little scrungly fellas, Anomalocaris. So, this is going to be a fossil rock facts. How many of you know about the Cambrian explosion? Don't worry, I will explain it to you. It happened during the Cambrian period, hence Cambrian explosion. It was the first time that kind of multicellular organisms were really having fun with evolution. It's like, creatures were starting to submit their first drafts in evolution. So everything was like a little bit fucked up. Everything was a little bit weird. Like things had, do I have a picture actually? I think I do have a picture. Here's a couple of photos of just, no, that's the wrong one. Did I not have like a, why is that over it? Ow. There we go. Okay. There were creatures that had 5 eyes for no reason. Some of them were just like floating sacks. Things were starting to develop like minor armor, but they didn't really need it yet because there weren't predators. So nothing was super in danger of being attacked or eaten, so they were just having fun out there. Everything was really weird and fucked up. One of my favorite hobbies is just Googling pictures of the Cambrian explosion and looking at all of the weird artist renders of creatures. Because a lot of paleontology is like looking at a fossil, trying to figure out based on what the fossil looks like, what the creature looked like. So you know, like, people have been talking about how dinosaurs had feathers, but a lot of dinosaurs for a long time were just rendered with like lizard skin because we don't have fossils of skin. We have fossils of bone and all the hard bits. So, paleontologists have a lot of fun with like, okay, what does this look like? And then just drawing the most wild shit ever. And not all of them agree, and some of them take artistic license, and it's just a fun time. So This is why I love paleontology in the first place. I want to talk about my good little buddy Anomalocaris, which is he's the front and center thing over in my image to the left. Left? Yes, left. Okay. Yes. My image to the left here. He was a fun adventure. Yes, and that's how they knew that the feathers. So it's always, oh, I'm covering up chat. It's unhelpful of me. No, sure, we can remove that photo. Yes. So sometimes we get fossils that have more detail. Sometimes, and in this case, this is one of those cases where we have, there's a fossil deposit, I think it's in California. It's called the Burgess Shale. That's the rock unit that it's in. That it's like the perfect grain size and matured, was preserved the perfect amount in the Cambrian era to have a bunch of these beautiful Cambrian fossils. So, I already showed you the kind of fossil image. So, the Anomalocaris is fun because they kept on finding all these separate fossils and thinking each of them was a different creature. So, I have in the top left, that thing that kind of looks like a butthole is one of the fossils they found that they thought was a unique creature. You can see in this image it was designated as a Patoia. And then below that, there are those two shrimp-looking fossils that they named Anomalocaris. And they didn't think that those two had anything to do with each other. And then they also found a big body fossil that they named Lagania. So they thought this creature was three different creatures until they finally found a fossil with everything together. So like this is the Lagania, the shrimps, the weird butthole mouth, and then finally they found something like this that was like, oh, there he is. The shrimps are part of its mouth situation, the butthole's part of its mouth situation, and the rest of it's its body. So it's one of those cases of like, you have to find the right fossil to know what you're looking at, and even then you have to take a lot of creative license. And I think Anomalocaris is such a cool and beautiful example of like the evolution of paleontological knowledge over time, because it's very much like all of your research is discovery based. Oh no, an ad! Wait, I'll chill for a second. I am so sorry. You're back. Okay, you're back. I just think this is a neat example of paleontology at its finest. Because it's all discovery based. If you discover a new fossil, then it could change everything you know about like something that's been established for years. And a lot of geology is like that. Paleontology is really cool in that kind of, because it's hard to get the perfect conditions to preserve fossils. So finding this kind of stuff is really neat. One day we'll take a trip to the Burgess Shale. I would love to do that. So I can go look at the fossils for myself, take photos. It's like this famous, like, big place. The one for the whole thing is Anomalocaris, so they stuck with the name that they gave the shrimp parts because it fit the creature the most with its history of being three different creatures. They were like, yes, this is kind of an anomaly, so let's just keep the name Anomalocaris for the whole thing, which I agree with. I think that was a good choice. It was also the oldest name given to it because the shrimp fossils were found, it says here, in the 1800s. Long ago. Not too long ago, but feels like a long time. Yeah, I think I have one more photo. I don't know what it is. It is hidden behind the other ones. Hide everything else. Okay, that was from the old rock facts. Never mind. That's my rock facts for today. Paleontology's cool. If you ever have the chance to take a paleontology class for fun, do it. I feel like every person I know who has taken a paleontology class has loved the teacher teaching it. So I think paleontologists just have like a really cool vibe. They must. Although there was a crazy dude who taught at the college next door who thought that a fossil deposit was a kraken creating a self-portrait with the corpses of its victims. And then he added his daughter's name, who's also a paleontologist. He added her name to the paper without asking her. and like ruined her career because of it, because he's fucking insane. It was just like there happened to be a bunch of fossils of dead creatures, and he was like, clearly a kraken arranged these in a self-portrait, and they know how to do art, and they're intelligent. And we're like, what kraken? What are you fucking talking about? Dude! Anyway, so there are some crazies. It's so wild. It's deeply wild. Okay, so I saw that Dark Side Detective one, yes? This is a good choice. This is a good choice, gamers. I've heard good things about this game, and I've been excited to play it. Dude was crazy. Dude was office rocker. And he taught at the college next to mine. Wow! We don't talk about him. We don't talk to him. We actively recommended the students of that college to take paleo with us instead of with him. Because the colleges that were in the 5 colleges closest to mine were all in kind of a unit, so you could take classes at other colleges. So people had options to not take a class with him, but people who didn't know that he was crazy wouldn't be wise enough to do so. So yeah, so he was saying that a kraken killed these creatures, and instead of eating them or whatever, the kraken arranged their bodies in a way that was significant somehow and artistic, so that and then they were found that way, which is the most implausible series of events. Yeah, what I don't know. Nobody knows. I'm sure it's in his stupid paper. I'll see if I can find it. I'm sure I think he presented it at a geology conference, and everybody was like, "Oh, this is gonna be something to watch. This is gonna be fucking batshit." So they all piled in there, and my teacher was really mad that people were piling in there, because the news people who cover science conferences aren't always scientists themselves, and so they go where the people go, and they think that that's an amazing discovery. So she was so worried he was going to get coverage for his crazy theory. Oh my god. So there are I say paleontologists are the best. There are some crazies. Okay, let's get Dark Side Detective booted up. I have not tried to run this yet, so fingers crossed. It's a newer game, so it should be nice to me, hopefully. I'm gonna switch to the game cam, and I should change all my stuff. Oh, you can hear the game audio. Please tell me if it's too loud. It's gonna be different probably than Myst. Okay. Done. Oh no, oh. Archaeologists are unhinged. Okay, I have a bone to pick with archaeology. I took an archaeology class once because I thought it would be fun. It's really just depressing because it's a whole bunch of people who've decided they're experts in other cultures going and stealing shit. That's all archaeology is. It's really fucked up. I wish that there were more ethics in archaeology, but it's not great. It is not great. Okay, let's see. We are changing the game capture to the correct game. I'm My Streamlabs seems to think that Riven is still up. There it is. Hey. Okay, I'm going to... For my YouTube VODs, I'm going to end the Mist VOD here. And then probably upload the start of Darkside Detective as a separate video. So I'm going to cut this stream in half when I upload it. So, thank you YouTube for watching the end of Riven. You can watch Darkside Detective in a different video. Maybe I'll link it. I don't know. You can probably find it. It's fine. You got this, YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Hello,